Hello, my lovelies, and happy Tuesday. Welcome back to my Creative Reawakening videos. I don't know if you saw the first one, but if you did, thank you so much for checking it out. There's a link there that I'm not sure is working. It's working for some people and not for others. So please let me know if you've already tried it and if you've received the welcome email or not. I'm still working on it. But as I said, some people have received it and some haven't. So anyways, I decided to go ahead and do the next video, and I'm still working on that in the background, as I said. Today, I wanted to chat a little bit about some more blockages for your creative reawakening, and in specific, fear. So if you've been waiting until inspiration comes back again, wait no longer, because today I'll be telling you one way it's been buried and how to fix it. So there are a few ways that your inspiration and creativity gets buried. It doesn't disappear, it's still there, but it gets buried under other things, such as fear, burnout, perfectionism. I'm guilty of like all of these pretty much. So comparison and trying to earn your worth, right? Not just knowing your worth, but trying to earn it through doing, overthinking, so many ways. Anyways, today specifically, we are going to touch on fear. So today specifically, we are going to touch on fear, and then in some of the other videos, we can chat about the other stuff. So I can speak about my experience that I've had. I've had quite a few, of course, over the years. It can be daily sometimes, depending on just how life is lifing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna chat about the experience I actually had today. There's a little bit of fear that I had today that I had to push through and even get to creating this video right now. As I said earlier, I've had some issues with the technical side and trying to get the welcome email landing page connected to the link, connected to all of whatever I'm supposed to be doing. I've spent like 5 days on it so far, just myself learning new things and trying to get it together. So that's why your grace and patience is very much appreciated with it. And anyone that's signed up so far, as I said, just let me know if you haven't received it. Anyways, so making the second video because I've been not stressed about that, but I have been thinking about it and I've been working on it. So I've had to let go of some of the perfectionism, but the fear about that and even making this video, because this morning when I was getting ready, I always have a little bit of anxiety when I'm about to make a video anyway, to be honest. Again, it comes from fear and perfectionism, quite probably all of the things on the list that I just read, but I just have to push through it and get the fuck over it and get done what I want to get done and what I feel needs to be done, right? So this morning, I'll just speak about the most recent experience. I was getting ready, and as I was, and as usually happens, I start to get a flood of ideas, all kinds of ideas all over the place that are really good ideas, but I'm doing other things. I'm not gonna be anxious about it to hurry up and stop and go write all of these things down because it gets very overwhelming, right? So I was trying to think of a way of, not even trying to really, it was just coming to me in the ideas, because if you allow things to flow too, as relaxed as you can be about it, you will receive the answers that you need. And this was actually answering a few of the questions, or a few of the outlets, whatever you want to call it. It was helping me in quite a few ways. So this idea came up to start a YouTube journal, to where I have a whole separate journal that I write down these random scattered thoughts that I have and ideas and things that I have. Instead of trying to make a new podcast about 30 different subjects, I just thought I would write it down in a journal and share that, and it'd be therapy for me and maybe helpful for you guys, and a way to be vulnerable and not judge myself, and just putting myself out there a bit more also. So that was a lovely idea, and I was very excited and like filled with joy and everything, thinking about doing it and getting ready for it. It was new, as I said, brand new this morning as I was getting ready. So I'm calming myself down about having to do this video and thinking, hey, I have time to do the other one if I just chill the fuck out, quiet the voices, shut off, any phone interactions. You know, you have to not squirrel, you know, get distracted by all of the stuff around us. It's just quiet everything and focus on what you need to do. As I ramble sometimes. Anyways, so it's a new idea. I was getting ready and excited about it, but as soon as I sat down to make the video and to start writing down for the journal, I started feeling very shaky and very nervous, and a little bit of overthinking thoughts, and of course fear crept in a bit. Am I wasting time? Why was I excited about it? Now I'm scared about it. You know, I'm supposed to be doing the other video for the thing I just started. Why am I starting all these projects? Like, literally started all these questions. Like, I had to quiet that shit. Stop, breathe for a fucking second, right? And remember what got me excited about it in the first place. For one, I was connected to my inner child. I've sat with myself enough to realize that, and that's that joy that I felt as I did when I spoke in my last video about just wanting to go finger paint and wanting to go draw these houses and create, no matter if I drew the same house over and over and over, the joy I felt from it. So that feeling that I got from that showed me that I was connected to my inner child, and that if I just calmed the fuck down for a second, that I would have time to do all I wanted to do today in a graceful and hopefully not too scattered and rambling type of way. So I came out, I got dressed. Let me go ahead and add this in because it is in the video that I started today for the journal, which I actually aptly named Zibaldone, which I talk about in that video too, why I call it that. Anyways, I put on this little outfit here, right? And even in putting this outfit on, I haven't worn these overalls in a while, which is fine. But I know part of the reason I had to realize, because I was even over guessing wearing this outfit for the video, it's not like I'm fucking walking around in it. It doesn't matter anyway. But I'm a little self-conscious about my thick thighs I got going on here, right? My thick thighs. So that almost kept me from wearing an outfit that I actually feel cute in and comfortable in. And for what? For no reason. Like, I truly don't care if anybody wants to talk shit about me. There's people I've seen of all sizes, of all colors, of all ranges of looks that I think are beautiful. You know what I mean? And it's just because of their soul and their spirit. It has nothing to do with their, you know, how thick their thighs are or what their stomach looks like or their face or anything like that. And it just has to do with their personality, right? So I stopped fucking judging myself about the shit, kept the outfit on, and kept it moving. So here I am, thick thighs and all, on this video, and moved through that. Like I said, I dismissed the negative voices in my head, figured out where they came from, acknowledged the root cause of it, and just moved past it. Because my inner child is not going to be quieted anymore. I've done that enough. It was done enough as a kid here and there, even in relationships I've had, dating relationships, in school, in becoming an artist, people telling me, when are you going to get a real job? Why don't you get a real job? Whatever. I'm not quieting that voice anymore. So these outlets for me today and doing the Zibaldone, aka the journal, and even speaking about the creative reawakening, it's all connected, you guys. It's all connected to quieting these voices and this fear and this bullshit narrative that we have going on in our heads sometimes that stop us from being who we truly are. Maybe it's wearing a fucking colorful ass shirt, or a shirt that has a bunch of designs on it that you wouldn't normally wear pattern wise. You know, maybe you dress down very, very often and it really doesn't bring you joy. What would bring you joy today to even wear the outfit that you want to? Push past that fear and wear something in your closet that you've been wanting to wear. This isn't even part of my notes that I wrote down today, but here we are. And push past that fear. And who gives a fuck if anybody judges you for it? If you feel comfortable in it, then that should make your inner light shine. And if anybody wants to say anything about it, trust that that comes from a place of not having confidence within themselves to wear what they want or say or do what they want. Okay, that's their fear coming through. So dismiss that shit and keep it moving and look like your beautiful self today. Anyways, back to my notes of what I was going to talk about. don't care of others' opinions, as I said, and about the videos, about what I'm saying, about how I'm sitting, how my hair looks, what I'm doing. I don't care. As long as it's reaching the right people, which I know it is with my intention of it. And that my intention also is is giving you guys, hopefully, the courage and the strength to move through and, again, to be yourselves and to share maybe something about yourself that you haven't before, and just to be more comfortable in yourself, in your skin in general, because you are beautiful inside and out. I promise you that. We don't do hate. We don't do negativity around here. So if you're here and you're feeling any type of negative way about yourself, get rid of that shit, because it's not welcome here. Only beautiful, loving thoughts about yourself are welcome here. So let's see, another way I move through it, and checking my little notes here. As far as today also, I didn't overwhelm myself with the overthinking thoughts that I was having either. These are two things that I wanted to do today. I have other things that I want to do, but I don't put pressure on myself to think I have to handle all of this today, right? I did the first video with the journal. I wrote some things out, released, felt comfortable with that, and that actually gave me energy to move on to this video and made it easier for me to create this video, because I spoke about the experience I already just had, moved through some fear, did some creating in the journal, creating with the video I made, and now I'm here with you guys again. So hopefully this will help you guys push through whatever you're going on through with today, with your situation of maybe feeling blocked, right? I would like to give you a little exercise to do today besides the outfit thing. So maybe two exercises. Exercise number 2, tiny things. Find one small thing that you have been waiting to create. I know you have a lot on your plate. If you've been a creator or you've wanted to be a creator, there's lists you have, there's unfinished projects, AKA what I have back here behind me. Things that you have that you want to create. Maybe you have some clay laying around, also guilty on that you want to create something with. This is your tiny task for today, right? It doesn't have to take too long, but take some time for yourself. Ask yourself what's keeping you from creating that or finishing that project. Acknowledge it and move through it. Don't judge it, just move through it. Whatever you create today, whatever you finish creating, whatever you start and finish creating, I don't care how small it is. I don't care if it takes you 10 minutes. I don't care if it takes you 2 hours. Take that time for yourself to create it and finish it, and you don't even have to show anybody. So take the pressure off of that. You don't have to show anybody. You don't have to tell anybody about it. But the reward is that you did it. You pushed through the fear and you finished it. And it's a project done, checked off the list. So what does that mean? That tells you that you're strong enough and you have the capability of doing it. So you can do it again with the next project. Maybe the next project's a little bit bigger. And maybe the project after that is just a little bit bigger. And so on and so forth, right? So this gives you the strength and confidence to keep moving through your creativity and to keep creating other things that you've been wanting to create and that have been on your list and in your soul for a long time that you want to get out and scream from the fucking depths of your beautiful spirit, okay? So I want to know in the comments, please, what's one creative dream you've been putting off? Tell me what it is. Maybe if that's the only thing you shared today, just share that with me. That's still a goal. That's still a milestone, excuse me. And that's a big deal. If it's a big deal for you to even type in the comments and share that and be vulnerable with me, then do that for me today. It'll take you this long. I won't judge you for it. And if anybody else tries to, the Dragon Queen will be her protective self and stick up for you and not allow that shit around these parts, okay? Okay. So a reminder, if you would like a little more help getting back into your creative flow, I've put together a free creative awakening guide. Hopefully you'll receive it when you sign up for it. We'll fucking see together, right? The link will be in the comments, will be in the pinned comment at the top. And if you get a chance to do that today and it works for you, please come back and let me know. I'd appreciate that so very much. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.